Yesterday's Read Aloud, we started this informational text, and we're going to finish off on tennis. So starting right here, Wimbledon players must dress almost from head to toe in white. The rule probably started in the 1800s because people didn't want to see the sweaty spots that can sometimes appear on colored clothes. I did not know that. I know this one's kind of hard to see. It says the four most important pro tennis tournaments are called Grand Slam events. There we go. Which of the following is not a Grand Slam? A. Wimbledon. B. Ryder Cup. C. U.S. Open. D. Australian Open. B. The Ryder Cup. That one's a golf competition. The fourth Grand Slam event is the French Open. Question. The word tennis comes from the French word tense. What does the word mean? Answer. I am ready to serve. Players in 13th century France said this word when serving. When was the first Wimbledon tournament? A. 1900. B. 1952. C. 1877. Or D. 1918. The answer is C. 1877. Yes, Wimbledon really is that old. That is almost 150 years old. On May 9, 2012, Australian Samuel Groth hit the fastest recorded tennis serve. It went 163.4 miles, 263 kilometers per hour. Unfortunately for Groth, the blazing serve was not enough to get him the win. He lost 6-4 and 6-3. Australian Margaret Court has won the most Grand Slam singles titles of any player in history, with 24. But Serena Williams is right on her heels with 23. Court also holds the record for most Grand Slam titles overall with 62. Question. What is it called when a player wins singles, doubles, and mixed doubles at all four Grand Slams? Answer. A boxed set. So these are some very interesting facts and information about tennis, because remember, we're learning about informational text. Golf. The modern version of golf is believed to have been invented in Scotland. Yet in 1457, James II, the King of Scotland, passed a law banning the sport. He said golf was interfering too much with archery practice, which he thought was important for national defense. So archery is whenever you're shooting bow and arrow. Golf was played at the Olympics for the first time in Paris in 1900. One of the greatest athletes of all time was Babe Berdrickson Zacharias, a golfer who also excelled in basketball and track and field. Can you guess how many golf tournaments she won? A. 15. B. 36. C. 55. D. 82. Amazingly, the answer is D. And Zacharias won 14 of those 82 tournaments in a row. That is incredible. Here in 1900, a new golf ball was introduced that was made with a rubber core. Golf balls before this had been made with gutta percha, a plastic-like substance from sapodilla trees. The rubber core balls were much cheaper than the earlier balls, so the popularity of golf exploded. American golfer A.B. Smith was playing a round in the late 1800s when he hit a really excellent shot. He called his shot a bird, a term that his time referred to something amazing. Smith went on to complete the hole after 1 under par, which is very good in golf, and soon everyone was calling the score of 1 under par a birdie. In February 1971, Apollo 14 astronaut Alan Shepard became the first person to hit a golf ball on the moon when he smacked two balls with a 6-iron. Interesting. Here, the Tunic Time Festival in Aquilut, Nunavut, Canada, features a 9-hole snow golf course. Players use fluorescent balls because white balls would get lost in the snow. Do you know which golfer has the most major championships in men's golf? A. Arnold Palmer. B. Tiger Woods. C. Gary Player. D. Jack Nicklaus. If you pick D, you got it. Nicklaus has won 18 majors. So we are going to pause here, and on the next slide, you're going to tell me, what is this in this blue circle right here? We know we have a photograph, but what is this called right here next to our photograph? And why do we use it? What is it for? You're also going to answer, why did players use fluorescent balls when playing golf in the snow?